Like you can go to sunset if you want to.
There are.
Or you can zoom it.
I can zoom. There are places in Nigeria where
Ah, you
for
can.
security reasons, or they ask you to delete everything in their presence.
Wow.
Nigeria is such a place that they are very security conscious. Very conscious of that.
Yes.
Salt. If I should tell my wife and children that
Yes.
these are salt, they
Salt.
will hardly believe.
They will hardly believe.
Yes. They'll say this is sand. We can see sand.
Look at this one. That one.
Yes, the brown one there. They'll say this
Yes.
is sand. Come on, don't tell us what we know.
If you taste it before you see it is salt.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So they just went and packed the sea.
No.
Okay, not from here.
Not from here. We'll go there.
Okay.
We'll go there. That is in my hometown.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll go there. That is where the estuary they make something like some trend.
Okay.
And the seawater pass through
Okay.
into a reservoir. Let's put it this way.
Okay.
Into a reservoir.
Okay.
So they have machines over there that pump the seawater from the reservoir into these pans.
Okay.
So they divided them.
Okay.
Pan 1, pan 2, up to pan 50 or so.
Wow.
So they mine salt. During season, you see people mining salt in all these pans.
With their machines.
Yeah. No.
Just manually.
Just manually, we use shovel
Wow.
and then a hoe.
Pack them into
Pack them
baskets.
into a truck. Push the truck.
Wow.
Push the truck. Then we have platforms where we pack them, and they will use their they will use their piloter.
Okay.
Piloter head.
Yes.
Then pack it into the big trucks.
Mm.
Kind of keep it here for them.
Wow.
And the people are coming to buy.
So they sell in
Yes.
large quantities.
In large quantity.
Only.
Yes, they export it. They export some.
But that's
So people can buy it here, then they go refine it. Yeah.
That's good. Wow. Salt mining
So, yeah.
area.
These are the cans.
Mm. This is wonderful.
The rain stopped for about a month. You see this water turn into salt.
You mean it?
Yes. About a month, when the sun shone about a month, this water came to salt.
Wow. Okay. The sun would have evaporated the water.
Yeah.
Mm. Brother Nat has gone to his office.
Is that?
Brother Nat has gone to his office.
Yeah, he's gone to the office.
Okay.
For some cooperatives.
Okay.
He's part of the cooperative.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are there fishes in this?
These very ones that because of the salt content, kind of fishes.
Okay.
The other one, there are fishes in the small tilapias.
Okay. Okay.
Very, very sweet.
But there will be big ones too.
Yeah, they're good ones.
The farther you go, the bigger
Yeah.
ones you find. Wow. not found any salt company like this in Nigeria.
Okay.
With all my travels across Nigeria, I've not found any one salt company as like this.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Because I keep wondering how they produce the salt.
The salt.
But they just have the mill company.
Okay.
We can see the mill company, but
Yeah.
where they get the raw materials, we don't know.
They do really.
We don't know.
Let's go straight.
This okay, straight. So the water here is
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah, this means the salt is, the content of the salt is much here. So this one, very soon this one, even if you dig inside now, you see salt.
Wow. This one is more reddish than this
Yeah.
one. Wow.
Get a chance to dig my hand inside now, can even get some small.
Hmm. Wow. This is great. So this private company here, they will have to be remitting some amount of money to the government.
Yeah.
I said the private company that owns all that manage all this place, they have to remit something to the government.
Yes, to the government.
And then I guess that when the government began to manage this place, it ran into mismanagement.
Yeah. The whole thing started, actually, formerly it was natural,
Okay.
so it's for the community.
Okay.
And so a man by the name of Print, he came first, then he purchased this place
Okay.
and started the mine. And so when they draw the water from the sea, the channel by which the water came to this place, also during dry season, it also produced a large quantity of salt,
Okay.
which ever since they started mining off others, they never saw a salt like that.
Wow.
Because those days it was natural.
Uh,
So when it rains and the rain is over dry season, then the water turns into salt.
okay.
But when they use technology to use the seawater make it more. And so the company also don't want the community to go and mine.
Okay.
And so if you go mine, then they will catch you, they will arrest you.
Okay.
That thing was going on. Then so the villages behind the Songo Lagoon, they caused a demonstration.
Okay.
So in the process of the demonstration, they were trying to, they were attacking the police. The police were giving warning shots. And because of that, a lady went out from her house, going to a bathhouse. A pregnant woman, one of the
Stray bullets.
stray bullets hit her. She passed away. By then, J.J. Rawlings was the president. So quickly, they reported the case to him. He came and took the dead body. So after looking into the case, he said, no, this is the only place the company has purchased. So this will be for the company. The rest, you give it to the community to go free.
Okay.
That's why all this area, they love Rawlings.
Okay.
Yeah. And so,
But that was a just judgment.
yeah, it was a just judgment. And so, since then, the government put ban on this special place.
Okay.
So when Kufuor came to power, and Kufuor said they should look inside the case so that they will either give it to the private company, or they give it to the community.
Okay.
So finally, they have given it back to the community,
Okay.
and they changed the name. In fact, formerly it was Vacuum Salt.
Okay.
And they changed the name from Vacuum to Songwa Salt Project. So when Akufo-Addo came to power, he also gave it out to a private company, Electrical.
Okay.
So Electrical has taken over. And when the people took over, they have sense of change, developed the area very well. So our people, the Adan people, when they gave it to us, we couldn't manage it. Couldn't manage it.
But Electrochem
Electrochem.
managed it very well. So Electrochem must be a foreign company.
Yes.
Which country is that? Did they come from?
He's a Ghanaian.
Okay.
He's a Ghanaian. Macdan. Maybe you hear his name.
Macdan.
Macdan.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's also he's a big man.
Okay.
This is
Okay. The trucks come here.
started mining.
Okay. Wow.
So the trucks will come here. The loader will load the truck.
Mm.
Take it to the platform.
Wow.
Give them the
So this is up to CR15. This 7 now. Wow. Wow.
When you see the wooden structures,
Yes, sir.
that was the former office. Started.
Okay.
That was the former office.
Okay.
Before later they can build this ones.
Okay.
Come here somewhere February, January,
Before rain.
before rain.
Mm.
And sometime maybe let's say September, October, yeah. From
Okay.
August they will start mining.
Wow.
August, September, or February. Even April they mine.
Mm.
Come pass out.
So the local people are still enjoying their salt.
Yes, yes. During dry season, also. So Baneta has his own. He's part of this company, and he has his own private mining company.
Oh, okay.
Which they use this tarpaulin rubber and nylon.
Okay.
Yeah, to produce it.
Okay.
So we'll go to that place also.
Is it within this compound?
No,
Okay.
at my hometown.
Okay. This one is this one must be a sucking pipe.
Yeah, it's like a two machine.
Okay.
Yeah. So this pumps the water from the reservoir to the farms. This one like this is a reservoir.
Okay.
But this one is not a reservoir. It's
Okay.
not. So this machine pumps the water.
Wow.
Pump it here, go here, go there, go there, go.
Oh, it shows that thing is movable.
It's a move.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, be careful, sir.
Hey.
tastes what it tastes is very salty.
This one gravel it's not ready to produce.
Okay.
It's not the water. When I tasted it, it's not ready at all.
Wow.
So, the way you tasted it, and it maybe after 3 days, you'll be seeing salt. So formally we use these tactics to test it.
Okay.
They have a testing rod.
And salt is very powerful.
Very powerful.
It's plastic. Wow. It's the chemical engineers that will be really working on the
Exactly.
mining work. Mining site, chemical engineers.
Look, this one, the first company that started also around 95, 97, 2000, that way, the 90s. The salt.
That will seem to.
Even Piloda
Okay.
can walk on the salt.
Oh,
It deep down 8 feet.
into the heap of salt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a rock. The way it is, you can even walk on it. There's water like this, but you are walking on it. Car can walk because the salt 8 feet. So the surface is small particles.
Okay.
We dig down, it takes small. Dig down, thicker ones. So we have different types. We have the small particles and the thick ones.
Okay.
People, those that who use it for cooking like this,
Okay.
they want the surface one, the small particles.
Okay.
But those who you go to companies that will refine it, they want the thick ones. But when they mill it, it will be more. So when you sell the small one to them, it's like you are cheating them.
Okay.
When they buy the thick one, they're also cheating you in a way.
Okay.
When they gave it back to our people, they couldn't manage it.
Okay.
Couldn't manage it.
You know, they were not prepared for it.
No, they were not prepared for it.
You see, if they were sufficiently trained before handing it over to them, you know, things like this, it will just come. It comes out of struggle.
Yes.
They don't know if it will be possible. But once it just land on their table like this, they want to start dissecting it. Before you know it, they have mismanaged it.
They are envy each other.
They fight over the whole thing.
They are envy each other.
Oh.
They are undermining each other.
Oh God.
Oh, all those things. They couldn't manage it.
That's how Buhari government
Okay.
turned out to be. He was always on the opposition.
Okay.
He never believed he could win the election. The first one. He came in through the influence of Tinubu.
Okay.
Because Tinubu formed a coalition
Okay.
to create a very big party. And because PDP was really monopolizing then.
Okay.
And was causing some problem. So he formed the coalition.
Okay.
Before the coalition, Buhari had tried featuring as a presidential candidate, but failed several times. So by the time Tinubu formed the coalition and he joined the coalition, Tinubu featured him
Okay.
just for him to grab power.
Okay.
So he featured him because the Northerners used to have more population.
Okay.
They know how to manipulate their population.
Mm.
They can import people from Niger.
Mm.
A lot of people come from Niger and Chad.
Okay.
And so when they do, in the time of election, you can't tell who is who
Mm-hmm.
when they all speak Hausa.
Okay.
You know that in Nigeria, in Ghana here, you find some Hausas too, in the north. They all speak the same Hausa. So when they gather them like that, bring them into
Bring them
Nigeria,
to- okay.
you won't know. And there's nothing like white Hausa or brown Hausa. They are all black.
They are black.
So they know how to get their population. So during elections, they have the highest population. So that was what they used.
Okay.
But regardless of all of that, Goodluck Jonathan had the opportunity, he had a chance to change the votes to his favor,
Okay.
but he refused to do so. The opposition was really tough against him, but he still had the chance to change it to his own favor,
Okay.
but he refused to do so.
That was why he couldn't.
Yes, sir, that's why he couldn't. He refused to do it, so he just left it for them. As a gentleman, he
Okay.
left it for them. So Tinubu didn't believe they could gain power.
Okay.
Buhari never planned for gaining power because he was already used to losing. So he never planned for it. But when the opportunity came, they grabbed it.
He grabbed it.
They started putting their men inside, and that was how they began to mismanage. They didn't prepare for governance. They didn't at all. They just kept mismanaging the economy. Things started going bad to worse. It was through Buhari and his Islamic friend that they invited this Boko Haram into Nigeria so as to force the government of Goodluck Jonathan to relinquish power. So it's part of those opposition that they mounted against him.
Okay.
So when he got into power, he thought he could use his own influence to push those people back. As an ex-military general. But unfortunately, the reverse was the case. Too much mismanagement, too much. That was when the insecurity increased seriously, because he could not fulfill the promise he gave them. They began to kill people innocently. Up to now, the Northerners are the ones suffering it.
Okay.
They are the ones suffering it the most, rather.
Most. The trucks they use.
Okay. It's really salty.
Yeah, really salty.
It's very sharp.
You feel it from your hands.
Okay. It's hard.
Yeah, it's very
That's
hard.
hard.
Very soon, this whole water will turn into salt. So when you push the truck inside like this, use the shovel, whatever. When you gather it, the shovel, pack inside, and pop. Go tip it. The platform come back and tie again. Pop. So the people that mine, they mark them by track. One track. Maybe one track, 10 series, one track, 20 series. So a day, go about 100 trucks. So in a week, then they go to office and they can take their money.
Mm.
So when you, the market
That's the
will be
local people.
here. Yeah, the market will be here. Market will be
Okay.
around this year.
Okay.
But you cannot take it home.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Oh, these are the villages.
Yeah, these are the villages. There's a school here.
Okay.
And my wife sells in this school.
Okay.
She sells here. There's a school here.
That's the one. That's is behind those palm trees.
Yeah, it's behind.
Okay.
Securities are here. So you cannot steal it. And sometimes they bribe the security, they steal more home.
Okay. Wow.
Like you come here during money season.
It will be very
You
busy.
love it.
Okay.
You love it. You can even go enter. If I give you a working boot,
Okay.
you can enter, then you try some. Nobody will ask you anything.
Wow. So these are
Salt.
It refused to dry. It refused to dry for me.
Yeah, unless you wash it with water. Yes, it will go. It will go. Very soon you can see it. You can see some powder. Yeah, within your fingers.
Okay.
How it is now on the ground, white like this. You see it like that.
Okay, I can see it clearly. Oh. Oh.
Salt.
This is salt indeed. Wow. Oh, but from afar, it will look as
Look
if.
like it's a sand.
Yeah, it will look as if it's sand. It's salt indeed.
It's salt.
I can see.
You can see it here. God, it's salt.
It's interesting.
Okay, go back.
Okay, we'll go back to that side.
Yeah, we can.
Oh. This is a real excursion.
So these small ones, they are private for individuals.
Okay.
Individuals.
This water wouldn't be salty.
Yeah, this water. Better than.
Yeah, it's far better than
Far
that
better
one.
than that.
This is wonderful.
God is wonderful. This is salt. And in the town here, you cannot feel anything like salt. The sound over there, there are farms just behind those buildings. People make farms there.
And people still, and then the ground there is not salty.
It's not salty. It's wonderful. The ground
And
is
people can plant things there.
plantains, corn, tomatoes, watermelon.
Because salt is very powerful. You can't plant anything over
This
it.
is the place.
Okay.
So,
Okay, this one.
yeah, this one. So if you go there right now, you see my daughter Anna selling there.
Oh. Wonderful.
See cemeteries.
Okay.
See cemetery.
What? The salt has refused.
He refused to go. Let's wash it. Clean water.
Yeah.
So we will buy some water.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
So these are all salt, but they cover them.
Okay.
So the rain will not dissolve it.
Okay, the ones with
Yeah,
transparent.
Yeah.
Okay.
All salt.
So why did they leave them like, okay, so that the sun will not, rain will not wet it?
When the rain is wetting, it will dissolve.
Okay. and they lose the content.
All wash away.
Mm.
When rain fall on salt now,
It will just
it
melt.
will just melt like that.
Okay.
Look, it hates rainwater.
So all these ones now, all these local
Yeah,
owners,
local people, yes.
they will also sell it to the company,
No, individuals.
individuals.
Individuals, yeah. Because the company there, big men came and buy.
Okay.
But I can also buy it here in a small quantity.
Okay.
And I go to Accra, I go sell it. Because
Okay.
people living in Accra, they are far from salt here. They are a little bit far.
Yes.
So when they sell it here, a bag of 50 cedis, I go to Accra, I will sell it 150.
Oh.
So when I was young, my mother used to sell salt at Accra station. So we buy it here, go to Accra, we carry it with small gallons.
Okay.
Then we sell it. That's my mother's business.
Okay.
Mm.
That's the mama we saw.
The grandma,
Okay.
the real mom. The one we saw is my grandma.
Okay.
It's not actually my real grandma,
I know.
but she was the last born of my grandmom.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So she took care of it. But my real mom is the one who sells it.
Okay.
She passed on at the age of 42.
Oh. That's more than 10 years ago.
Far. And she was at the age of 42. I'm now 48 years. So my mother passed on 1999, so right there about 1980. See that this water is really cleaner
Yes, this is that.
than,
So this one there, why is it clean like this?
is because they don't use it for during the time they were mining, they mine gradually.
Okay.
So the water over here is plenty than the water here.
Okay.
So when this one dried, then this one enter.
Okay.
And when this one enter, when it all get to the level, it can also come. Then that one also was entering this.
Okay. So the farther we go, the neater the water. Okay. Wow. It's already turning. I'm already seeing the powder.
Yeah, you are seeing it.
This is so interesting. Is this salt?
The same salt. This one is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay small.
Is it better than the
It's
one?
better than the one we wash.
It's really okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
God bless us here.
No, it's
God really
in
bless
short,
us.
Africa
Africa
as a whole is richer than Europe and America.
Yeah.
It's richer. We can't compare the blessings in Africa to that of Israel alone.
Yeah.
We know that one is too much.
Yeah.
It's just from God. Just like God had foreseen that Africa is going to be mismanaged, manipulated. So God provided something for us to survive with.
Yeah.
So now those queries far into that place. The quarries are used to crush the hard salt. Okay.
People want the powdered one.
Yes. But those who want to refine it will prefer the hard ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, those ones there in the quarry will be refined into powder.
Powder.
Okay.
Then this our salt is natural iodinated salt.
Natural.
Naturally it's iodinated.
Wow.
Yes. So this our somewhat go salt here.
Yeah.
Don't need any iodine again.